What is going on, guys? Luke here from Warriors R Us with the next war recap video. Today we're looking at the ASKLA SAYQI. I'm probably mispronouncing that clan name, but that's as close as I can get to it. Looking at that war recap, we faced them 10v10. A bit of an ugly war map, but we were pretty badly outmatched. I guess is about as badly outmatched as you can be for a 10v10. Well, not quite as badly, but it felt pretty like an uphill battle. So I was definitely glad to see the clan be able to pull out the win here. A little sloppy on the 9s, but we were able to pull it out. You can see we had one Town Hall 10, the rest were Town Hall 9s, and you can't see, but the bottom two are Town Hall 8s. So they had, on their side, they had Town Hall 11, a Town Hall 10, and at the bottom they actually had two Town Hall 9s as well. So they were definitely a lot better with a matchup as far as the Town Hall levels go. But as we can see here, guys, we were able to pull out the win because we were focused on getting stars across the board and getting some cleans on those bottom 9s. So goals for the clan is to be able to get 3 stars on the Town Hall 9 every single time, clean them all up. But that's not happening right now. I think one of the main reasons for that is because of the poison update. As you can see, we got our top Town Hall here. Romo was able to give it a 2-star, 58%. Then we go down to ThreeStack, almost getting a 3-star, 91%. G also got a 91%, and then G got 89% on that base. So these are these bases, the 4 through 6, were really close to 3 stars. If we had more attacks, they definitely would have been cleaned up. Let's go ahead and check. And that's really plays into the mismatch there. We had to pull up a little bit and get some of those higher bases 2-starred so we could worry about getting 3 stars in the lower bases. Let's go ahead and jump into Superboy's attack here. He hits his mirror, does a great job getting the 3-star. I walked him through this plan. We talked about it back and forth, and we made a couple of adjustments, but a lot of this was his idea. So definitely shout out to Superboy for getting an awesome attack done with those super low 10-6 heroes. So he goes ahead and drops the hog down, grabs that hound, pulls it out of the clan castle. So now what he's going to do, very convenient located builder hut down in the bottom corner. He's going to go ahead and drop the healer on those 2 archers, and right as the hut goes down, the hound is on top of it. So he's got the hound healer trick. Everything should be going good there. That's going to be tied up for the rest of the attack. So he's going to go ahead and drop down a couple of golems. He's got a couple of goblins there as well, some wizards. He's going to go ahead and throw all those down. Look at those goblins going in there. Those are going to be able to go ahead and take out the storages a little bit faster. He's got a couple of wizards on that level 5 queen enemy AQ. Takes it down very nicely. Goblins are going to run off to the side, keep that funnel pushed out very nicely. Wallbreaker goes down, gets it. The king's going to walk a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. He's got his main objective accomplished. The queen's down. He's going in there. So the CC golem that survived is going to be able to do some significant damage. The queen's backing it up, getting that expo done. Goes ahead and kills the enemy king with his own king, and he's walking down that back side of the base. He goes ahead and drops his remaining wall breakers. He didn't actually need them, but sometimes that happens. But he goes ahead and triggers a couple of giant bombs there, or I think it was just one, and then starts doing a surgical style deployment with his hogs as that giant bomb goes off from the golem, CC golem. So he goes ahead and drops a heal spell there, goes ahead and knocks it out. He might not have had to drop the heal spell there, but in the end he had 3, so that was really a good spot to drop it. So he's going to go ahead and let those hogs kind of trickle through the core. Looks like that might be a good spot for a giant bomb, but it's not. He's ready with the heal. He drops one lower at the bottom to kind of heal those hogs up as they go through that tanky expo, and he's going to head and just keep those heals coming. There goes a giant bomb, but they're right underneath the heal. They're going to move right in through the base and go ahead and take us up. He's got 2 poisons left over that he's not had to use for his... He didn't have to use them for the clan castle because that was the hound. So he goes ahead and throws both of them down those Larrys, goes ahead and knocks them out. The giant bomb takes the health down, but they get the turret down right at the exact same time, so ends up not mattering. That's going to be a wrap, guys. The wizard comes over and tries to get onto that hound, and so it's going to be popping that hound, but really it doesn't matter. So I guess the only thing that I really would have done differently is maybe save a poison for in case that hound popped. But very nice use of that. Very nice use of the poison. And a wizard's going to take all those pups out in just a second, so that's going to be no problem at all. And he's got really nice cleanup spread on his troops as they kind of move in and grab that last building. So very, very well executed, nicely done. Great to see those low-level heroes getting a 3-star with a very nice go-ho. All right. Let's jump to 3-stack. 3-stack had a very nice 3-star. Let's go ahead and pause it and just look at the base for a second. If you look at this base, a lot of the defense are on the outside. The queen's on the outside. Clan castle is lurable. Everything looks good until you actually try to lure the clan castle and you find that it's all archers. So I tried to hit this base before. I was the first hit on this base, and I tried to do a penta, drop the king over on the queen side. I had a hog for the lure, but ended up really messing that lure up and had some archers left over, and those were going to go ahead and take out my hounds as they tried to move to the base penta style. So it was a pretty ugly attack. I'm not going to show you guys it. It was ended up being a 2-star, but still wasn't fun to see. So 3-stack had a different idea. Let's go ahead and see what he does. I really like how simple and straightforward he did it. So he goes ahead and drops 1 CC golem. He's got 32 hogs and 4 Valkyries. Goes ahead and drops that golem. That golem's going to be enough to drag those archers out, and he throws down those poisons, which are going to be able to kill the archers as they're engaged onto the CC troop, the clan castle, the golem there. So he goes ahead and knocks out the whole entire CC with that golem, as well as some poisons, which is going to be extremely valuable. So he goes ahead and throws down some Valkyries, the king and the queen, to go ahead and give that kill. And look at this double finger drop. He's got 4 heal spells. There's no real spot for double that's going to be dangerous with the way that the pathing is. So he's going to throw these heal spells down pretty liberally, and that's the nice thing about a base like this, where his objectives are outside of the wall. He does not need to bring a jump spell to get the clan castle or the queen. So, and there's really not any spot that he's worried about for double sets. He did have a double set in the core, but like I said, the pathing was really bad. So he was going to be able to path right through that, and the hogs are going to be able to finish off this base as the king and Valkyries move from the bottom. You see the queen moving from the top, so the cleanup's going very smoothly. That king goes down, enemy king goes down. The last defense is that archer tower. Plenty of hogs up for that, so this is going to be a wrap. Let's go ahead and speed it up as we watch the cleanup, and everything gonna go ahead and just collapse on that core. Hogs pour in. King's going to go in there. They're not going to get there in time. Oh, there's the last bomb. So there was 2 double sets in the core, but like I said, the pathing was so bad, there was no way those hogs were going to trigger it the right way if he pathed them like he did with that double finger drop. So very nice execution there from 3-stack. And it's nice to see these simple attacks getting it done with just a little bit of planning. So that's going to be that. Let's go ahead and jump into my attack. I did get a 3-star this war. I went down a little bit lower to make sure that we could get the 3-star because we were coming a little bit closer than I would like it to. So I found a spot. I found a spot where I could throw a minion down or 2 to get the funnel going down with a couple of golems. Those are both my level 4 golems. The CC's got some Valkyries in it. So we're going to go ahead and see those new Valkyries in action. I think this is before they buffed them a little bit, but we're going to throw down a wide funnel for those Valkyries. Go ahead and throw a test wall breaker down. There's nothing there, so I'm going to go ahead and throw another wall breaker down. Didn't need those wall breakers, but they ended up being very, very helpful because look at that. They just triggered those bombs for me. Didn't actually plan that, but then when it turned out like that, I was very happy to see that. Go ahead and Earthquake, open up the core. Let's go ahead and drop the Valkyries, and then I've got a haste spell because I'm not really worried about the clan castle. There are a bunch of archers. I know those Valkyries will eat through them, but I do have a poison for them anyway. But I went ahead and brought that haste to kind of get everything kind of pushed right into the core. So everything's moving through. The Valkyries are doing damage. I only have 1 heal spell for the hogs, so I'm going to go ahead and drop them surgical style, very carefully, making sure that they are using the tanking from the kill squad in the core. Very early drop on the hogs. That's something that I think is really important that a lot of guys miss when they're doing a go-ho. The most important thing with your hog deployment is to do it as soon as possible. That means as soon as the clan castle and the queen are engaged by your kill squad, that's the time to send the hogs. While the kill squad is tanking some of the core defenses, as well as the fact that it's taking out those objectives and occupying the queen's aggro as well as the CC as well. So once you get that done, go ahead and send your hogs, just like I did there, very quickly. Look at how many hogs are left with just 1 heal spell. There was nothing really targeting this the whole entire attack. The queen's still up, Valkyries are still up, hogs are still up, golem's still up. Those wizards from the left are coming up. Those are from the kill squad drop. Those hogs were so quick that they kept the wizards alive, and they're going to move up and get that 3-star very, very quickly. And so guys, another thing why it's important to drop those hogs quick is because time. You only got 3 minutes now, not the 3 minutes and 30 that we were used to, a lot of us at Town 9. So that's why that's important as well. Let's go ahead and watch Boss Man. He's going to get it done with another go-ho. Let's see, there was a hole in the center of the base, so he's able to drop it in the hole just to kind of test and see what was in there. It looks like it's going to be all archers in this clan castle. That's annoying. It's a little bit of a trouble to deal with, but he's going to go ahead and do it. He does it a little bit, not as efficiently as 3-stack. He doesn't have a golem that he's dropping there with some poisons. That's what I would have done if I saw all archers in the clan castle. Just drop the golem there. He's going from that side anyway. He should have just dropped his golems and let his poisons deal with the archers as he engages. But instead, he goes ahead and drops a couple of troops to distract them, kind of hold them in that poison spell. So he gets most of the clan castle troops taken out. And then once they start getting a little bit more going there, he just drops the golems, and that kind of pulls the archers through the poison, which is going to go ahead and kill them off. Throws down the poison spell on those remaining CC archers that come out of the clan castle. That's going to tow in and knock them out. That level 1 queen's not going to be no problem at all. He's going to let his queen and his king move over. She's already down to some archers. Some wizards. You got a lot of wizards here. They're all moving in. Triggered a double set right on the entry. That's always nice to see. Means you guessed right, and you're coming in from the right side of the base. Very bad base design to put the queen on the same side as the double double giants bomb set, because that's obviously going to be a target for a kill squad as the queen. So not very good design there. A little bit late on the hog deployment. I would have dropped the hogs as soon as that queen went down. As the kill squad kind of goes in the core, because as you see here, he's literally got nothing up in the core anymore. There's no tanking, so he's going to have to fully rely on those heal spells instead of letting his core units tank a little bit for him. But he's got enough heal spells for that not to be a problem for him as he works his way through that Tesla farm, gets through those couple of wizard towers that have a little bit more hit points than they used to. So he's got 1 heal spell left. Doesn't look like he's going to need to use it as he comes into this area, but he's going to go ahead and drop it anyway, just to be on the safe side as he goes ahead and encounters that king as the last 2 defenses go down. So once those are down, the hogs will turn to the king, go ahead and knock him off really quickly. The queen is making her way around the trash ring. She's going to be able to knock out a lot of those buildings as the hogs kind of swing up and meet her. Some of those hogs will cut to the core in a second, but first, I guess they're going to have to go back and get some of these storages and alter down. So they're going to kind of work through. The queen's going to help out a little bit. Some of those wizards, archers, all helping out. And the hogs are going to swing to the core as the queen and these archers encounter a giant bomb set that was outside of the base. I'm not sure what that was trying to do. These bases can be really interesting, but the queen goes ahead and is able to outlast that double set and get the job done on that last builder hut. So that is going to be that, and that wraps it up for this war recap. So really exciting to see our guys take on a clan that was outmatching us and go ahead and pull out the win. Hopefully Supercell gets better with these matchups as they kind of fine-tune the update a little bit better. I'm still not happy with the matchmaking system. I think it could be done a little bit better. But then it is what it is, and the most important thing is the guys at Warriors RS got the win. So we've got a couple more war recaps coming up for you guys. I think we got a live attack coming up, so I think this week I should be able to get all my videos out on schedule. So I'm shooting for a video every morning at 9 o'clock for you guys. So look forward to some good content this week. As always, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you have well, let's talk about this first. If you like the video, hit the like button. That helps out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed, do that as well. Follow on Twitter, Luke COC Warriors, at Luke COC Warriors is the handle. I'm going to be posting there about the clan as well as the YouTube channel. So if you want to get the latest news about Warriors or Us or the YouTube channel, go ahead and follow there. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, clash on.